Hiya guys, welcome back to another episode of Surviving Darkout. This is the new version of the game that's just had an update and a hotfix. This is version 0.2.2. So instead of this being episode 6, well it is really, but let's just say this is episode 1 of series 2. Anyways, because it's a new series and a new version of the game, we are going to start again from the start so we can basically see what's changed with the stuff that we already know about, and then hopefully experience a lot of new stuff as well. But first off, as we should always do, let's right click on our crashed spacecraft, and then shift left click on each one of these items to put those straight into our inventory. We press tab to bring up the inventory, or we can click on this button here. And then if we left click and drag, we can move our items up to the quick access bar. Now I have learnt a new trick with the quick access bar, which I shall show you guys in a second once I'm sorted out here. So let's move those two over. Go away. Horrible little man. Okie dokie. Right. Now initially we would have to have had to have been on the same slot as our axe and then use the mouse button to correspond to that. So obviously for the axe at the minute that would be left click for the top slot, and for the pickaxe that would be a right click to use the bottom slot. But instead, if we go to slot 1 and left click, then we will automatically use the correct tool for the job without having to move around our quick access bar and then click the correct mouse button to do so. So this makes certain things a lot quicker and a lot easier. Now from what I've gathered so far, this doesn't work when you're trying to shoot enemies. Like watch, I'll aim on there, look, and I'm clicking and that doesn't work. You'd still have to go to your gun to shoot enemies out the sky, or just to shoot enemies in general really. But there we are, we now have looted or created loot from that crashed spaceship. We're just going to put craftable items down the bottom here. Right, then let's scroll out, have a quick look around. As you can see, I'm getting much better backgrounds here at the moment. There's buildings across that way, or the remnants of buildings anyway, so I'm guessing there's like a destroyed city over to the left. A nice bit of green land and stuff over to the right here, so I think we're going to go that way first, because obviously we do want somewhere nice to set up home, to build our shack. Grab these bits of wood, continue on. What's that? Probably just a plant, but yeah, it is. That was a pretty plant. Chop down some of these trees, give us some good resources to get on our way with. Whoa! Some jellyfish hiding behind the trees there. Right, it's quite a steep drop this. I wonder if I can drop across to that platform there. Yes! Haha, well done. Oh, what's that? Is that tar? I think it is, you know. I think that's a hot lake of tar. Nice. Don't want to step on that just now, but that could be very handy sometime in the future. As you can see, there's lots of good stuff in the hills at the moment. That's probably a bit of coal and a bit of was it? I can't remember if it was iron or copper. Was it? I think it was copper, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that's copper and coal probably. Looks like the top of quite a big hill. So we'll just keep on heading down. Oh, we're getting close to the bottom now. It's flattening out a bit. Just look how colourful the backgrounds are, man. They look absolutely great. Anyways, I would say, before we get too far in, guys, in this version, save your game a lot. I've tried 2 or 3 times now to actually make a playthrough of this version, and the game does tend to crash a lot more at random times. It never happened to me in the original version of the game, but it is something that is happening in this version. So what I'm doing myself is I'm trying to remember to save the game a lot more frequently, especially when I'm making me playthroughs. Because like I say, it's not like anything in particular that's making it crash out from what I can gather. It's just one of those random things. Again, I'm sure this will be caught and fixed in the next bug fix or major update. These guys do seem to be working pretty hard and pretty fast to get us all these fixes and content updates, so I'm very pleased with that. I think that actually down here, there's a nice big cave entrance. Yeah, definitely a nice big cave entrance there. But I'm just going to have a quick look further along this way first before we decide for definite that's where we want to set up our shack. Oh, looks like there's another cave entrance here. It's quite dark actually, isn't it? Let's throw one of them. Nice. That'll do. Oh, the end of the cave. What's this? What did I pick up? Green crystal. I like it. Don't have a clue what that's for, but I'm sure we'll find out hopefully. And they're just plants, I think. Yeah, you can see I'm using my shovel. Yeah, flowers. Right, so without doing major constructive surgery on the planet, on the cave entrance to get further or to dig through. Oh, actually, is that another tar pit? I know it's quite dark for you guys. You probably can't see that too well, but I'm pretty sure over here that's another big, massive tar pit. But this is a dead end here. There's a wall there which I can't get past. I think I do need a bit of dirt though, if I'm to get back out of here. 6 bits of dirt, building blocks, wall dirt. This is a new feature now. You can actually stipulate the number of things you'd like to craft instead of just having to click on the button once at a time every time. So there we are. That should now give us 6 dirt walls. Lovely jubbly. We'll put that there. Oh, right click. There we are. And then I can jump on that, you see. Don't think that's going to be... no. That's better. There we go, so back out. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm going to have to like build some kind of stairs or something over the entrance if I want to investigate further that way. Or I could go into the back of this cave and dig a wall through. Dig through the wall even. But for now, we do want to try and get our base set up, our first little wooden shack. But the first thing I'm going to do is save the game. There we are, game saved, lovely. Return to game. But if then we come back out again, you will see this looks a little bit different from the first version. We now have a UI layout which presents you with this lovely looking picture here of what you can see on screen. So the time of day, the player light emission level, the shadow presence level. This is telling you here if you stay on there, that's automatically going to use the correct tool on all the resources. Yeah, so all the different buttons. I'm not going to go through them all, but as you can see, I'm just trying to have a look up here. It's got a sword, some kind of special sword, a couple of weird looking guns possibly, got the bow, electric lights, a bloody good looking suit by the looks of it. Oh, there's loads of good stuff in there. Oh, I want it all. I want it all, guys. And there's also a keyboard layout picture as well, showing you what all the different shortcut keys do. So if you're not too sure, you can look on there. Previously, we could only get those on the Desura forums for Darkout, so I'm kind of glad they've added those into the game itself. But anyways, let's return to the game. Kill this dude. We're going to clear this whole platform of plants, because obviously we can't dig away the dirt until we've dug away the plants. It will get a bit dark once we start getting rid of these plants, because obviously the plants emit light. Although, no, actually I don't think it is the plants that emit light, sorry. It's all the little bugs, like little torch bugs, that gather around the plants, which create the light. Get a few, what they're called again, flares down, yeah, that's it. Go further, man, I'm wasting loads of flares here. Oh, shit, too far. Oh well, at least we're nice and lit up anyways, guys. Let's go back to slot 1 so we can automatically choose the right stuff. Yeah, and as you can see, I didn't explain this yet, but when you're digging and such, you are selecting 3 blocks. If you don't want to, press M on the keyboard, and it only selects 1 block. And obviously, because you're only destroying 1 block at a time, it is quicker than destroying 3 blocks at a time. But all we want to do at the moment is just level off this place as much as possible, so we can lay down the foundations for our shack. Give us somewhere safe to reside while exploring and trying to better what we've got. I like the way how it doesn't go exactly flat as well, you know. It's not like you're digging in squares, fair dues, but it's not, you know, you're not actually digging out a complete, perfect square. And it's not leaving the terrain completely flat. I do like that. But obviously when you're working with crafting materials, it does. Which you would expect. Right, I think that should be enough. Actually, what I want to do first is I just want to fill in this hole. There we are. That looks flat enough to me. How much wood have we got? Not massive amounts, but remember you do get more than 1 wood to 1 log. So let us craft some resources. How many bits? Oh shit, there's flares have run out. Let's say 40 bits of wood for now. Lovely. I want something a bit more permanent than those flares. There we are. That's better. And then we've crafted the wood, so now we need to craft the wood walls. Here we are, wall wood. How much? We've got 40 wood. So let's make all of that into walls. 40 wood walls, please, sir. Lovely jubbly. Let's close that down. Ah. So you get 2 wall woods for each bit of wood. Can you? Right, and let's get it started. So we're just putting the floor down. You have to have a man-made floor. It can be dirt, it can be wood, it can be scrap, it can be rock. But you have to have a man-made floor to be able to place down your combinator. Right. I think that can do for now. We can always make it bigger when we need to. No, that's too small. Want it a bit higher. Actually, I do want that one there for the door to fit properly. But I just don't want to make the roof that small, that's all. But this is better. This is how I wanted it. We might even have enough to make the frame without having to make some more. Lovely. Let's try and make some doors now. Door wood. 2 of those, please. Super duper. Put those doors up in there. So we've got a door to a cave system. We're probably going to need to make some stairs or something down there just to be on the safe side. You know what it is? We've already got like half a mud wall out the back here. So I think I'm just going to continue on and just make that out of mud. Why not? Let's do it. Building blocks. Dirt wall back we need, don't we? Dirt wall back, that's the one. How many bits do we have? 36? We're going to need more than 36, so let's make all of them. Sweet. And that gives us 36 back walls. And we'll just start placing these in. In fact, let's put my torch down first so I can see what I'm doing. There we are. Just right clicking. Yeah, we are going to run out, but as you can imagine, we are surrounded by dirt, so it will not be a problem. It is just my first shack, so I'm not really too bothered about how good looking it is, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, that's a big jellyfish. Right, Combinator, we can put you down now, I believe. There you are. And you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't started doing any research. As you can see, obviously new character, new world. All the research has reset, which is great stuff. And what's even better is, all the prices of the research have gone up a lot. Now, I'm not sure what this is all about. Is that 12 with an exclamation mark, or what? It's got to be on there, because if there's 75, and that's the second set. Got body, head, legs. Body, head, legs. Yeah, so... Why? Oh, I can craft them. Right. Well, yeah, I want that suit. But why can't I do the body? I don't understand. Well, I know I can't do it now because I've already got 3 things researched, but we'll try again in a bit. It was a bit strange. But as you can see, you need to do a lot more stuff now to be able to get the research points to research stuff, which is all good. It does look like the research is a bit slower now as well. Again, good. Everything was a bit too sped up in the first version, but you know why they've done that. It's quite obvious to work out. Oh, right. Is that why I couldn't research it? I'll have to wait now anyways, but that might be... It's still red, so I don't know. I mean, I know I should have enough research points to be able to do that, but I'm really not sure what this whole exclamation mark at the end's all about. But anyways, we are researching some stuff now. I think we can actually make a bed. Let's pick that back up. Furniture. Wooden bed. I've got enough to make that, yeah. And again, a bed is something that takes a little while to craft. It's not one of these insta-craft items. So we'll just leave that there for now. I do want to